start from Estonia, and then
So you trained here in Estonia, eh?
yeah.
Who did you train with?
Tonu was my trainer.
I love Tony.
Yeah, he
Great LGFG guy.
yeah, he had been doing this for a few years, so he had a little bit of experience and knew what he was doing.
And so you went with him to Amsterdam, or?
It was even better because I started for 1 week. I called to Sweden,
Okay.
and then a guy who was supposed to go to Madrid quit.
Okay.
Right, that loser. I don't know.
I can't remember. Yeah.
Thank God. And then I got to Madrid market. So 2 weeks later, we were in Madrid
Yeah.
with Tonu.
I remember that story. So what happened was this dude, nice dude, he moved from Canada to work with us in Spain. Like, cool. Because he spoke Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
And when he got to Spain, he like lost his shit and like just went dark, went missing for like a week. And we're like, what happened to this guy? He died. Like, we had no idea what happened to him. He completely disappeared.
Okay.
Then he reappeared and he's like, listen, coming to Spain and speaking Spanish reminded me of like some trauma with my dad, and I can't do this. As I was like, he like literally lost his mind. He got into a Spanish speaking place, which was one of the weirdest stories. This is just like a weird story. But then you came along, you're like, hey, I'm trying to learn Spanish. Can I work in Spain? And we're like, I guess you can.
Yeah.
So you went to work in Spain for like a little bit.
Yeah.
But then you went back to Argentina.
Correct. So the original plan was because I wanted to open a market in South America.
Mm-hmm.
Be the first one to do it in a company.
Yep.
And then, if you're totally new, you don't just send anybody there. So I had to get good first. And then I did 1 year in Madrid. Mm-hmm. So 3 weeks in Estonia, calling, setting up appointments, and then I usually did a week in Madrid.
Okay, and then what happened when you got to Buenos? So you spent some time there.
Correct, and then Buenos Aires, didn't really do too much research because we thought it's kind of like normal country would be, but it's not. So 1 month, I think I got like 15, 16 clients, and then it turned out we started shipping stuff, and then it turned out, we can't get the stuff.
Well, we got it, but it was like weird because everything was so corrupt. So like the various customs officers, depending who would get the product in Argentina, would ask us for a bribe, and they weren't even shy. They're like, yeah, I need like a bribe to like release this.
Yeah.
Crazy. So we ended up like paying off some bribes, and then we're like, hey, like we need to make a profit here. Like literally because the country then banned suits, I think. Like they banned wool products from being imported, didn't they?
Yeah.
We had to like ship it to Uruguay and bring it in by car or something. Like legally you could bring it by land border, but you couldn't fly like wool in. It was just the weirdest thing.
Yeah. So a lot of weird hurdles there in that part of the world where you're trying to create a company, and it takes a little bit of longer because tax office is not working that month.